Hey, Pat Rigsby here, and in today's episode, I want to talk with you about the importance of what we say no to. Let's get to it. Welcome to the Fitness Business School podcast, the show for fitness business owners who want to grow their income, increase their impact, and improve their lifestyle. Be sure to listen till the end of this episode because we have a brand new special offer exclusive for listeners. So stay tuned. One of the things I enjoy most about going and spending time with business owners at our mastermind meetings, and I just wrapped up 2 of those, and then another live meeting just prior to that, is that you get so many conversations, you get so many just wonderful talking points about what's going on with people, what the bottlenecks they're experiencing are, things that are holding them back, things that have propelled them forward. I mean, there's just so much learning that you kind of get to aggregate in this one kind of venue. And one of the things that I think has been top of mind as of late is just the importance of what we say no to. And I know that's kind of a cliche thing. People often like to talk about, you have to say no to more things. But the reality is we're always saying no to things, right? Because when we say yes to something, we're in turn really saying no to something else, right? If you're doing a $10 an hour task, you are in turn really saying no to using that time in other ways, right? Using that time in a way that might give you a higher financial ROI. It might give you greater opportunity down the line. And this kind of goes on and on, right? If I am working late at night, day after day, working over the weekends and not spending time with my family, I'm essentially saying yes to work and no to quality time with people I love. And I think that's the part that often gets overlooked. It's popular for people to say, well, you have to say no to the average and the good to say yes to the great. And I've been somebody who has shared similar thoughts, and it's not untrue, but I don't think people understand maybe well enough that in reality, we're always deciding and saying yes to one thing, and with every yes comes a no. With every thing that we invest time and money and resources to, things that are scarce, things that are finite, we are saying no to something else. And even with time, in my opinion, that's the most powerful thing that we get to decide a yes or no about that we have available, because it's a non-renewable resource. It is, you can always make more money. Sure, there are times that you feel like money is really scarce and it's hard to make more money, but you're capable. But we don't have the ability to create more time. It's what we're choosing to invest the minutes, the hours, the days that we have into. And there are so many of us that I think get stuck investing our time into things that may have served us in the past, but maybe don't serve us anymore. Things that we said yes to because we were a startup business, right? We had to do everything. We had to wear every hat in the business, from cleaning the restrooms to making the sales to writing the programs and so on. You mature as a business owner, as your business kind of gets its footing, there are certain things that we should probably be saying no to that we had to do out of necessity early on, because they're not the highest and best use of our time anymore. They're not the things that give us the greatest return on our time, either financially or from a fulfillment standpoint. And I think that holds true more and more as a business owner, because it's easy to get caught up in the never-ending to-do list. I think it's so easy to get caught up in scrolling social media. There's so many things that can tug at our time and attention. And in turn, we're saying yes to those things. We're saying yes to scrolling instead of serving somebody else, or connecting with people that are important to us, or making a sale that's going to propel our business forward. we're saying yes to the never-ending to-do list of maybe what we'd call low-level tasks, and saying no to those priorities that could springboard our business further. When you're in the seat that you and I sit in, when you're in that spot of being a business owner where you have control more so than most do when it comes to what you say yes and what you say no to, I believe that it's an even greater responsibility, because if you're like me, you have to kind of commingle that with time with family, time with friends, and every yes that you say to one creates a no for another. And because we have so much control comes that greater responsibility. It comes that greater opportunity to shape the direction of our life. It comes the greater opportunity to shape the direction or trajectory of our business. But it also means that we have to do things more intentionally. We have to do things on purpose. And so that's why I'm such an advocate of doing a weekly plan and a daily plan. We do Win the Week with our coaching clients, and it's one of the most important, impactful things that we've ever done. I've been advocating people plan their day the evening prior since before I was a business owner, since back when I was a baseball coach. And really so much of it is about being intentional about what we're saying yes to and what we're saying no to, because it's really simple to look up, and probably even all too easy to look up and say, I said yes to a lot of things that didn't move me forward. They didn't bring me great fulfillment. They just kind of passed the time. Or maybe I said yes to things that gave me some sort of immediate gratification, but didn't set the stage for long-term success. And then we by saying yes to those things, have maybe unintentionally said no to the things that we want most, the relationships we want to have, the business that we want to build, the wealth and legacy that we want to create. So I would tell you, and maybe even strongly encourage you, to be more intentional, be more choosy about what you say yes and what you say no to, because it's not just saying no to the good lets you say yes to the great. It's that every decision that we make, every choice that we have in front of us is an opportunity to really vote for the person we want to be and the life that we want to have. Thanks for listening to this episode of the Fitness Business School. Before you go, I have a quick announcement. One of the things that we've been doing with our current clients is taking them through this ideal business diagnostic. And really what it is this checklist that allows you to pinpoint exactly what your business needs next so you can keep improving, keep growing, and build a business that you love to own. One that pays you well, one that allows you to have the impact you want to have, and one that allows you to have a lifestyle that you truly enjoy. In this diagnostic, we walk through everything and we do an evaluation and can instantly pinpoint what you need to do next to build that business that you want. I'm going to extend this opportunity to get on with either me or my team and take you through this evaluation and fix your business's most vital needs fast. So if we take you through this, you're going to be able to make those vital changes that you need to finally have what I call your ideal business. If you'd be interested in going through this entirely free, risk-free diagnostic with us and learn what you already have in place, what you're doing well, and where your greatest opportunities for rapid improvement are, just shoot me an email with diagnostic in the subject line to pat@patrigsby.com. Again, an email to pat@patrigsby.com with diagnostic in the subject line will get you scheduled and take you through this evaluation to help you build the business you want.